This is an up close and personal,
unfiltered discussion
with Howard University students about Howard life.
Behind closed dorms. Wait, is it doors? Is it? Whatever.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
Hey, I'm Mimi, and I'm a TV production major.
I'm Kayla B, and I'm a graduating senior.
Hi, my name is Gabby Martinez. I am a sexual health educator with Planned Parenthood of Metropolitan Washington and also an esteemed alumni of Howard University School of Communications.
What's up, y'all? It's Kadeem Roper, senior television production major from Richmond, Virginia. That's supposed to be less formal.
I definitely feel like Black women are what we make of ourselves in media. Like, there's definitely iconic people that I can look up to, while there's certain people, like, for instance, Rihanna's not my taste or cup of tea.
I do a lot of work with, like, young Black girls in DC, and I ask them these same questions, and their examples are Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, all those kind of things, like, glamorized versions of thotness, like, not actual women going to work, raising kids.
You know, their body is everything. Well, that's what they're being told.
It's not like, you know, we're totally blameless in that, because there are some girls who love to flaunt it. And I mean, you know, get it how you live, but that's just what some people do, and I don't know, it gets attention. Sometimes it pays the bills too.
So, I mean, we could look at Kim K, Black China, all of these huge butts and boobs. It's like the modern day Barbies. They're not, you know, tall, slim anymore. It's just all focused on butt and boobs, butt and boobs.
Beyonce, not only because she is my mother, but because she has so many things about her that are, like, admirable. Like, she is my role model.
And only because I think she represents the multifacets of Black women. We can be independent, we can dance hella good, we can be super sexy, we can be super smart.
I like B. B's my girl.
Growing up definitely was a little bit challenging for me because I always kind of was a little bit bigger than the average girl in my class, so either taller, a little bit thicker, or something like that. And then I had great body image, only because my mom and my dad, you know, did so much to instill great self-esteem in me. I
was actually always very tiny, and I used to get bullied a lot because I was always tiny and really small. It came to a point, like, my father was, like, really verbally abusive when I was younger, like, even before I started having sex, so that really did make me self-conscious about how I felt about my body growing up and, like, maturing.
So growing up, I was tall. And I guess my dad kind of, you know, helped me with that, because he always was like, you know, you're beautiful, you're tall, blah, blah, blah. So I had, like, a good image when it came to my height. As far as body, I probably started getting into my body probably around 6th grade. I was like 11, 12. And I guess that's because that's when I first started getting attention for it. But, I mean, yeah. I'm 5'11".
I went in front of the mirror that I had in my room and just, like, took my shirt off. And I was wearing a wife beater underneath, this tight-ass wife beater. And it was just, like, just seeing me with, like, a gut and, like, man tits. I just started crying, like, to myself in front of the mirror. And I was like, if the 10-year-old me could see the 13-year-old me now, he'd be so disappointed. Just being sad. And, yeah, that was that.
I have on shorts, white tank top, fresh sneakers, all white. I'm clean. I'm at a family reunion. Run around looking like Boo Boo the Fool with all types of red shit on the back of my shorts. No one said anything to me. They just assumed that I knew what was going on, had no idea. So my dad pulls up to pick me up and he's like, why are you bleeding? And that is the story of my first period. And then we had a very awkward 3-hour drive back to Myrtle Beach where he and I argued over who was going to go into the store to buy pads. Were you looking for a happy ending?
I was like, no, I'm not. Like, what are you talking about? I'm totally not ready for that at all. And then I started getting really excited about it because I was like, wait, that means I'm gonna have the fat ass and the big boobs because that's what comes with periods. Like, it's boobs and stuff. So I was excited. I went to my mother and I was like, yo, Mom, like, guess what? And she's like, what? I'm like, your girl got her period. Like, it's here now. Like, here I am, ready. Bring me the ass, bring me the titties, let's go. But yeah, that was how it went. Then it started to hurt.
My leg hurts horribly. I don't know what it is. It happens to my mom too, but it aches and then mood swings. I know when it's coming because I have a day where I just get into a mood and I'm like, you know, snap out of it. It's just your period, relax. But yeah, mood swings. I get in my little zone. That's what I call it. And I just have to have a day or a couple hours to myself and I'm good. Everybody's had a menstrual temper tantrum. Come on now. Everybody.
This is in elementary school. I had a crush every year during elementary school. It's this white girl, her name is Michelle. And I remember I had a crush on her because I developed a crush on her because she let me push her on the swings. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And then recess was over and we went to class and I couldn't stop thinking about her. And that's how that went. And she didn't like me back, which is like a running theme for all my crushes in elementary school.
Now, like, I'd be blushing, like, I don't know why, because it's totally over. 2 days, I would have, like, a really good boyfriend, I would think. But he was so fine, I kept saying yes, because I just wanted him to be my boyfriend, so, and he kept asking me, so I kept saying yes. And then one day, like, I had saw him, like, kissing one of the other girls, like, in my class, probably, like, in the 4th grade, between this whole on and off stage, like, he kissed another girl in my class, and I was, like, really heartbroken. And then he, like, asked me out, like, a week later, and I still said yes.
Most beautiful hazel eyes. He was missing his first top 3 teeth, but it was okay. And when they came back in 7th grade, he was so full. But we were Valentine's Day king and queen together. It's kind of meant to be. Found him a little bit later, actually about 3 years ago on Facebook. He just got out of jail. About 10 years, so pretty much I went to college and he went to prison.
I was in the 7th grade and he was my first love. We kind of dated for almost over 3 years. So we kind of broke it off like 11th grade, 10th grade. But it was a nice relationship, you know, we were best friends. I learned a lot, it was cool.
To be honest, I've always thought about sex. And I think that's why I kind of give men credit when they always use that talking point that women want sex as much as they do. And we do. I think about sex a lot and I've always thought about sex. I think I always thought about when I was going to be ready, you know what I mean? Because growing up in the 90s, it wasn't as much sex as it is now, but it was definitely a lot more. You know, I saw movies, I saw magazines, I saw TVs. I had older siblings, so I knew what they were up to. I listened to things they were talking about. So it was just more about anticipating the moment, the movie moment. So the moment that the candles were going to be lit and I was going to hear, you know, Jodeci in the background.
I already spoke to the guy that I wanted to do it with. He was like a very close friend of mine. And I didn't want to lose it to a boyfriend. I didn't want that emotional attachment. I just wanted somebody who'd be able to like do it the right way, teach me what I needed to know, and like that's all I really wanted to know. It wasn't for like a relationship. It was just for the sex. I called her the day I decided, like, he invited me over and it was like supposed to be the day, like we did it. I made sure she made sure it looked good down there, like not like too intimate, but like she just made sure like I shaved correctly, all the hairs were gone, I was lit. Like that was my best friend, so she had to make sure I was lit and ready, so I let her. Got myself mentally prepared. I was so scared because she told me it's going to hurt, Kayla. Like, it's not like getting a tattoo. It's gonna be painful. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, I'm here. I can't not do it now, so why not?
My first time.
And me, let's talk about